Make money, make muscles, learn game. If you're listening to me, you're a hot dude. The hot dude life is not about your physical appearance. The hot dude life is a mentality. The Hot Dude Army is a global network, and the Hot Dude Army is everywhere. Decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. So you belong to the streets, huh?
100%.
It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
This is a textbook example of really good game.
It's 2021. The world has changed, and time is now the ultimate luxury. Men living in this age are still haunted by the eternal question, what do women want? You see, there's a lot of noise out there in this digital space, and that's just what it is. Noise, bad advice, endless swiping, ghosting, headaches, money lost. You see, those are problems for the average man. And you don't want to be average, do you? I've left that world of frustration behind. Any woman, any city, around the globe, I have the ultimate system to scan and find women that are ready to be with me now. We aren't talking about small petty things such as a one-night stand or even multiple weak flings, although my system allows you to get that very easily. But I'm talking about getting something far more powerful. Power, desire, true love, lust, admiration, submission, servitude, and much more. There's a way to achieve all of this, but there's just one question that stands in your way. Are you ready to take the dark pass? Boom, baby. We are live, and welcome to Interview with the Man, episode number 436. Welcome to the August of Ascension, where we will rise up above women once again, gentlemen. Listen, August 26th, we're coming out with something extremely, extremely special. This is the Dark Pass, and this is the most comprehensive, deep psychological seduction school I have ever come up with. This is for all guys who are just tired of playing games when it comes to women, if you're really just sick and tired of being lost and you really want to understand the deep psychological secrets of seduction, no more games, no more ghosting, no more bullshit, no more headaches. If you're ready to just get this completely sorted out, now is your chance. Go to thedarkpast.net and get on the waiting list today. We'll be adding a top email opt-in point at the top here. But just scroll down, and then you'll see down here, just hit your email address right here. Yes, I want it. You'll be put on the email waiting list. And this is going to be huge. August 26th. Yes, the price is $19.97, and it's only $19.97. Okay? Because this is what you get when you sign up for the course. We're doing the 100-year seduction Zoom webinar course, 10 days, where we have the deepest seduction artists coming in there and teaching you how to get deep inside a woman's mind and literally control her, okay? To know her every move, to be 6 steps ahead of her. No more surprises, no more blindsiding, no more arguing, no more losing frame, none of that. It is the complete education course that you need. And this stuff is some of the most powerful stuff we have ever talked about. And that's why it's only going to be talked about behind the scenes. If I were to talk about this on YouTube, they delete my channel in 30 seconds. And it is going to be amazing. So this is what you get. You're going to get a full comprehensive video course, including 27 psychological profiles of different types of women, okay? And each of these profiles for these women will be coming with a certain score, a breakdown.
If you guys don't donate $100 right now,
Thank
you're
you for
a
the
beta
donation
male,
already.
You're a cuck. You're blue pill
Appreciate
for
that.
life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
And that's
We're breaking down everything, okay? If you take a look here on the darkness.net, right? We're talking about SNL potential rankings per woman, LTR desirability, parental instinct, loyalty, maintenance level, pressure points. Okay, this is 27 different psychological profiles of women across the world that we're going to be breaking down. That's included in this course. You can use this in the corporate world, in the bedroom, in your social circles. All of this information can be used on a global scale, okay? In addition to that, we're having a specific Telegram chat group, and this is called the Guided Seduction Lounge. And you will be able to put the profile of the girls, your screenshots of your text messages to understand what to say, how to operate. We're going to basically be seducing her for you over the phone. All you need to do is provide the information. Show us the screenshots, show us the profiles. It is going to be specifically dedicated to seduction. It's not going to be fitness, no money muscles game, none of that stuff. Only seduction. Okay, you get that entire course, that entire seduction thing until the end of the year. So you get the full course.
So, you have accepted the truth.
Thank you, Baby Bed, for subscribing. So you get the full video course, Understanding the Psychology of Women, the full video course with 27 different women types broken down in a psychological profile per each of the 27 types. You get 10 Zoom webinars, which are going to be a minimum of 20 hours of coaching, in-depth coaching, understanding the deep psychological aspects of seduction. And you get endless coaching in the Guided Seduction Lounge in Telegram all the way until the end of the year. So from now until the end of the year, especially when cuffing season starts after October, you're going to be there with us, and we're going to get you sorted out right away. Yes, and it's only $19.97. This is, like I said, this is the most comprehensive breakdown we have ever done, that I've ever done. This is over 100+ years of the dark seduction side of the game, okay? None of this like fake alpha chest beating crap. None of that. This is some serious stuff. This is not for beginners. This is for veterans, okay? And I'm talking like we are going to teach you how to take souls, okay? We're going to teach you how to give a life impression on these chicks. These chicks are going to remember you on their deathbed. This is a lot of power, though, that comes with this. This is not to be taken lightly, okay? So this is not for the guy who's a virgin. I mean, even if you're a young guy and you're a virgin, you just want to understand and you're a smart guy and you want to understand the groundwork for this stuff, it's for you. But this is some serious stuff. This is not for amateurs. This is for people who really want to take a super solid red pill and there's no going back. So once you do this, you're in. You can't unsee this. If you thought body language mastery was something you can unsee, the Dark Pass is going to show you something far, far, far more deeper. So go to thedarkpass.net, get on the waiting list today, and it's going to be fantastic. So let's talk about modern women. So the reason for August is really we're going to talk about how just how modern women are just like guys are just pedestalizing women too much for no reason, okay? And we're going to go through like the life cycle of the modern woman, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what is going on with the modern woman and how their strengths really are acting as if they have their shit together, but they really, really, really don't. El Ta says the most perfect comment in the chat. He says, it's all mental with women. Spot on, especially now. If you actually want an LTR, you need to be inside her head. You can't escape it. Exactly. That's been like that forever, though. And that's the difference between guys like me who understand that and guys who get cheated on, get ghosted on, get disrespected, get fleeced, get taken to divorce court. That's the difference between me and those guys. I get it, and they don't. I'm in literally the point like 0.0001% when it comes to men who understand this stuff. And like I said, this stuff is it's for men only. Let's put it that way. It's not for children. Give me 1 second. I have to get my I dropped my digital pen here. Give me 2 seconds. I have to like bend over and grab it.
We can get the drama poppin', we don't care. It's going down, cause I'm around. 50 Cent, you know how I get down. What up, blood? What up, cuz? What up?
All right, we're back. What's the website? The website is right here. Go to thedarkpass.net. Right here. Thedarkpass.net. I'll put it in the chat for you. Thedarkpass.net. Okay. Get on the waiting list there. You'll see everything you need to see. Okay. Let me just show you. Let me just show you what led me up to this. Okay. This is really what led me up to it. And shout out to the super chat. Fermino9 A799 super chat says, got a math tutoring side hustle that brings in 25K Australian dollars a year. Wanting to move to Japan though, is tutoring profitable business here? Yeah. I have a British friend of mine, and he does private English lessons only, and he picks up side gigs here and there. And he does pretty good for himself. So, I mean, it can be lucrative, but at the end of the day, like, you just don't want to be trading time for money. That really is the number one thing. The moment you start trading time for money, and it's just like, it's just no good. You know, because you're just trading your most finite resources, which is your time, for money, which is at this rate, super non-finite. Super non-finite. I mean, the way they're printing it all, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Christian Matiko with the jokes. Take a look at this. This is funny. So this chick got caught cheating on her husband. And I just wanted to just show this. Just take a look here.
Josh, give me the fucking recording. Why?
I don't think so.
Why? No, give me the recording. Give it to me now. Give me the recording. Give it to me. Give it to me.
What
now.
recording?
You're making a recording right now of me.
Yes,
give
I am.
It to me.
I'm just letting you know I'm recording
give
you.
It to me right now. No, give it to me.
So this can be proven in court.
Give it to me. No.
Get out of my
No,
car.
I won't.
Terry.
No.
So, okay, so she got caught cheating, and she's like blatantly got caught. And ultimately, this is the dude's fault for one of two reasons, right? He doesn't understand how women work, or he chose a bad woman and just persisted through it, again, knowing that, or unknowingly choosing a bad woman. He just didn't know, right? So greater, better says time to take out the trash. And so what happens is she got completely busted here by this guy for cheating. And remember, women, right, as Paul from Apex Mindset, like they want to be good chimps, right? Paul from Apex Mindset always says this. They want to be good chimps. By the way, smash the like button, guys. We need the like button smashed, getting this all the way up. So what we're having here is this chick is fucking losing her shit. And the reason she's losing her shit is because not only is he caught her cheating, A, B, he has evidence of her cheating, C, he has evidence of her reacting to her cheating right now, and then D, watch what she says when he starts bringing other people into the situation, saying like, I think he says like Terry's coming over. Watch what she says. Tell me if you catch it in the chat.
No.
Get out of my car.
No, I won't.
Terry.
No. No, Josh, please don't. Please don't.
Hi, Joe. Can you come over?
No.
They're coming over. She's right there.
No, Josh, please. No, you're killing me.
What do you want me to do? I don't...
Who caught that? Put it in the chat if you caught it right there. As King Dre likes to say, she has a bad case of hoe flu, right? She's crying on demand here. That's when they got the hoe flu. Bingo. DeFi Tatev says, killing me. And she really means that. You know why? Because in her, good job, Artemis. You're killing me. Everybody sees it now. Good. So the reason why she is saying you're killing me is because the whole tribe, if you will know that she's a bad chimp. She's a bad one. She's cheating on her mate. And women know cheating's not okay, right? They know inherently that it's wrong, but they just can't control themselves, right? This is why there were so many checkpoints in place, and even now in traditional places like Afghanistan, Iran, Saudi Arabia, right over in the Middle East, Dubai. There's so many things put in place for men to help keep women in check, right? And in the Western world, they say like, oh, this is terrible. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. But they say this under the guise of human rights. But the reality is, if these women are not controlled, if a woman is not helped and overseen by her family or her parents and her grandparents, etc., right? She is just going to inevitably self-destruct. And these corporations want them to do that, right? The corporations want them to overspend. The corporations want them to overeat. The governments want them to keep on voting more people into power, right? And so it's a battle for women's attention, time, and money. And ultimately, it's a battle for them to use them to destroy them. And this woman inherently knows that cheating is fucking wrong, and she got busted, and now she's saying, you're killing me, you're killing me. Why? Because she's being outcasted by the tribe. And the tribe is going to be like, guess what? You are fucking bad. You are a bad chimp. You're not working with the tribe. You're doing a bad thing. You cheated on your husband, and you're being dishonest, and we all are going to shun you. Because remember, no one thing woman cares about is her reputation and how she feels, right? And if she has a bad reputation, it's not going to be good news for her at all. It's not going to be good news for her whatsoever. I just want to show you, this is 6 minutes and 40 seconds long. And we're going to review the entire thing because I just want to show you the extent that a woman will go to try and manipulate her way out of a situation, okay? And the number one reason the thing is this. I want to show you guys this because there are so many women like this. So many women. Okay, women are really good at putting on a fake face and lying and deceiving people and telling them like it's one way when it's really the other, right? They're really good at pretending to have their shit together. There's a girl here in Tokyo, right? And she's jealous of my friend, right? My friend, we'll just call him Donnie. And so Donnie is
you guys don't
a
donate
guy.
$100 right now. You're a beta male.
Thank you
you're
so
cuck,
much, Mike.
You're blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
And that's
Mike Prestige, New Zealand 899 says, liked your Rule Zero host. Will join your Patreon. Is that the best way to start the Hunter Journey? Yes. Go ahead and click on that link right there. I just pinned it in the top of the chat. Patreon.com/Modern Life Dating. Click on that link. Join the Patreon. We do twice a month. And we do 4 hours of coaching. You get millionaire coaching from me, and it's $100 a month. It breaks down to like $25 an hour. You get to join a community of guys globally who are pushing hard. We primarily focus on money and women in there, right? And how to manage both and how to get more of both. I think collectively we've already helped like guys earn more than $500,000 in the Patreon, and it's only going to get bigger and better. And come next year when I'm a fucking deca millionaire, my prices are going up. This is like the year of mercy. This is like 2021 is the year of mercy of my low prices, because next year we're going full Richard Cooper, okay? So get in now. Go to patreon.com/Modern Life Dating. Sign up. There are limited spaces available. Let me just see how many spaces are available right now. Yeah, we have 63 members right now, and that means there are 37 spots left. Those are going to fill up soon because I'm pitching nonstop to get those filled up. So, yeah, go to patreon.com/Modern Life Dating. But the reason I'm trying to tell you guys all this stuff about women is like a lot of you guys like pedestalize these chicks, okay? So there's this girl in Tokyo. Her name is, I'm not going to say her name. She's a Japanese girl. And the Japanese girl, she is jealous of my friend Donnie's girlfriend, right? And Donnie's a good-looking guy, and his girlfriend's a very cute girl, very submissive, very feminine, like wants to be dominated, submissive type of girl, right? Really sweetheart. She cooks for me. Mateo was here last night. She cooked. We were talking about her. She cooks for us. She's just a very sweetheart of a chick. And this other girl is like has like this bad bitch vibe, like I'm fucking the shit and blah 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 blah. Westernized, cancerous, of course. And she's like she's pretty or whatever, but like when I see a girl has bad personality, and then she is physically pretty, I'm like automatically repulsed by her. So I really think she's ugly, but she's actually like on a normie level, she's pretty. So she's a pretty girl. And Donnie was at the club with his girlfriend, and Donnie has like openly dates other girls in front of her, right? And Donnie like he's a pimp. He just handles his shit, right? And he told homegirl that's just the way it is. So what ended up happening is this girl, right? She started getting in Donnie's girlfriend's ear and was like, well, he's just doing this and that, and like, you should come hang out with me, and I'm the shit, and I'm better than him. Like, we can go have girl power fun or whatever. So Donnie's girlfriend, being a girl, kind of a dum-dum, right? She's like, oh, okay, like, I'll just go with you. And they had like a little fight, and she went off with this chick, right? This chick has a good Instagram. She acts like she has her shit together, right? Donnie's girlfriend ends up going to this girl's house, and she lives in a literal fucking pigsty. Like, the home is disgusting. Clothes are everywhere. Food is everywhere. It is disgusting. It is nasty. If you saw this girl's Instagram, you would think, like, this girl has her act together. It was a complete pigsty. This girl is a pretentious cunt, to say the least. And she is acting like she's high and mighty and better than fucking all these people, right? Especially men. What did Donnie's girlfriend do? Went to her house, and then was like 5 o'clock in the morning after the club. She was like, oh my God. Got deceived. Called Donnie up. Was like, can I please come over? I'm so sorry. This girl's house is disgusting. She had to like climb over garbage to get out of this chick's house. Okay? So the point of the August of Ascension, because I'm going to be live streaming every day in August. We're going to be talking about the dark past, and we're going to talk about raising men up and revealing the true nature of women. Because a lot of you guys, you go on these dates and you have like, you idolize these girls. You think these bitches have their shit together, and they fucking don't. They are so fucked up behind the scenes. They are so fucked up. I'm talking abortions, STDs, drugs, credit card debt, you know, just bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. They pretend they have their shit together, but they don't. And if you're a man watching content like me, you are light years ahead of them, especially if you're taking action on this and you're focusing on big three, money, muscles, game, right? And so I'm telling you, man, this right here is just, and this chick right here, dude, this is a girl in Japan, okay? And I'm telling you, girls like this from China, girls like this from Japan, girls like this from America. I used to date this Puerto Rican chick. She was half Puerto Rican, half Dominican. You know how fucking crazy she was right off of that. And sex fire, head game was seriously, to this day, I'm just remember the way her name was Kimberly. She sucked my dick like a champion, man. Whew, it was good. But she was psycho, and her house is nasty, and she just couldn't take care of herself. And she like on her service, she's like, I'm the shit, and like, you know, feminism and rah 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 rah. And it's just like, ugh. So I'm gonna show you guys all of August the real nature of women, so you can take off
you have accepted the
mask that society has put on them, because society has put women on this pedestal in TV and commercials and everything, and the only ones dumb enough to believe it are beta males and women. And, you know, it's fucking insane. It's fucking truly insane, because when you start peeling away the layers and you see behind the scenes, these chicks are fucking train wrecks. The modern woman is self-destructing everywhere on a global scale if they do not have heavy family intervention, as well as the family being led by a masculine male who is respected. If the masculine male who is respected is leading the family and has good controls over the woman, she lives with them, she respects her father, okay? Now you got yourself a good girl. Case in point, Miss MLD, right? She lives with her parents to this day. She just turned 30, still lives with her parents, respects her dad, not a fucking turbo whore, has a good career about herself, invests in crypto. I'm the first foreign dude she's ever been with, and I'm the third guy she's ever had sex with in her entire life, okay? And she is just like a decent human. But I had to literally go on a date with an army of whores to find her by chance, on accident, on the other side of the planet. It is a statistical anomaly, okay? So that's what I'm trying to show you with these chicks. They all pretend they have their shit together, and they don't, okay? Let's go back to this.
I don't understand. I'm not doing anything wrong.
No!
Are you kidding me?
No! No, please. Please. Please.
What do you want me to do?
No,
What do you want me me to do? I don't need this. Just leave me. Just go. I don't know what I can do to make you better. Like, where do I go from here to make it better? I don't understand. So you need to.
You're killing me, John. You're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me.
Come on.
No.
Get out of my truck.
No, I won't.
Get out of my truck.
This is a grown woman. I would love to see her Facebook and or Instagram right now, because I guarantee you it's like full of like anti-Trump stuff. Like, I'm a whammons and I'm number one and I'm the best. And I mean, it's just hilarious.
You guys
Dude.
don't donate $100 right now. You're a beta
Oh,
male.
man.
You're a cuck.
I gotta say,
blue pill for life. You better send
You
me
know what?
$1,000 in donation right now.
And that's
and here's the number one reason why America's fucked. This woman can vote.
You're doing that.
Which
Show me all of them and make sure it's deleted now.
Which part?
No, just delete the whole thing. I see what you're doing to me.
What am I doing? I'm protecting myself. This is the protection.
And another thing is, like, when girls fleece dudes in divorce court and stuff like that, they're not doing it maliciously. I mean, it is to an extent malicious, but the number one thing they're doing is just financially securing money for the rest of their fucking life. That's all they're really doing. They're just securing the bag, because women are not like men. They can't really provide at the level we do. I mean, just look at the data. They fucking are failing on every metric. Like, I know Ryan was on the show and he was like on Rule Zero when it was like 2 weeks ago on Rich's channel. But he, you know, this is like not like a sneak diss or whatever. He's like, women are winning. I'm like, no, they're not. Women are not winning. Like, what are they winning? The debt contest, the useless degree contest, the STD contest, the alcoholism contest, the fucking pump and dump contest, the happiness contest. They're not happy at all. They're fucking miserable, and it's hilarious. So, again, the point I'm trying to make here, guys, is just to transparently show you the facts of life here, and to help you guys just take these fucking women off the pedestal. Stop looking at them, even if they you know, the modern woman is like a chihuahua, right? And like, they're a chihuahua in the sense that like they bark big, you know. And you ever deal with a chihuahua, right? Let me show you. Like, for example, right? Let me pull a video up here. You ever see? Okay, this is like a modern woman here. You ever see this video? It is hilarious. Take a look. They act like they're tough, big shit, and they bark, they snarl, they bite. But this is the reality of the situation.
Hi, everybody. It's Paul. You know, a lot of people ask me after a long day of voiceover or writing or doing all those creative things that I do. How do I relax? Well, like many other Americans, I come home and I pet my dog. You see, petting your dog is one of the most relaxing things you can possibly do. It releases a hormone called oxytocin, which reduces stress. Also, it lowers your heart rate and it lowers your blood pressure. Plus, people who pet their dogs are 5 times more likely to live longer than people who just have cats. Plus, the dogs like it so much, and it's a nice bonding experience. That's right. Good daddy's little boy. Daddy's little boy. Daddy's little.
That is like the epitome of a modern woman right there. Okay. And it's they bark big and they act like they are strong and they have, like, you know, their shit together, and they act like they talk a big game, right? My favorite girl is fucking Cardano girl from the Fresh and Fit show, right? How she is just like straight up saying like, you don't even know. Like, I invest in cryptocurrency, and Cardano is one of the most blah 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 coins. Like, Cardano is one of the most like pump and dump money laundering coins out there. And she's like, there's like so many projects. When I sent in the message and I was like, yo, Fresh, ask this bitch what's her favorite project on Cardano. She's like, well, you know, the Goguen protocol is coming out. Blah, 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 blah. Not a single fucking project on Cardano since its inception in 2017. But confidently talking how she thinks she has her shit together. But once you stand up to them and tell them like, hey, you really don't know what the fuck you're talking about, right? Then, from that moment on, they either fucking... Oh, was that video copyrighted? Apparently that video is copyrighted. It says your stream may be temporarily blocked. We might go dark, boys. Hold on, okay? If I go dark, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm not a quitter, okay? It's funny. Apparently that's copyrighted. Anyways, but yeah, when it comes down to it, when you stand your ground against them, then the pattern is this. They switch to emotional manipulation. You're just an asshole. You're just fucking jerk. You're racist. You must have voted for Trump. Like, they go down the CNN hit list, right? Racist, sexist, misogynist, homophobe, Islamophobe. You hate immigrants. You hate babies. You're a fucking evil person, right? They just go down the slander list, right? Because that's what's effective in women world, slandering themselves and destroying reputation, which you see in this video here. This chick is like having her reputation destroyed, and she's losing her fucking mind. Does this make sense to you guys, or are you guys connecting the dots, or are we just kind of like, I don't really know what's going on? Put a 1 if this makes sense. Put a 2 if you think I'm fucking crazy. Let me know, because I'm wondering if it's making sense to you, because the chat is pretty slow. We got 200 people watching, so I mean, definitely it seems to be resonating with some people. By the way, share this video, hit the like button. And for you guys watching on replay, really appreciate you guys. Got a bunch of 1s coming in the chat. Glad it's making sense. Cool, cool, cool. So, anyways, let's go back to the video with this chick spazzing out. Because remember, this chick can vote. Yes, chicks are very good at marketing. Exactly. Exactly.
No!
Come on in, bud.
No!
You beat me yesterday in Gold's parking lot. I got 6 witnesses. So, like, go ahead, buddy. Huh?
No! Mosquito stuff on me.
You want some mosquito stuff? Okay. Go on inside real quick and I'll get it. The hydro.
I feel sorry for the son that has to fucking tolerate this shit as well.
Leave my shit alone and get out,
Give me your phone and delete it now.
Just get out.
Delete it now. Please delete it. I see what you're doing.
I'm protecting myself.
Oh, no.
Yes, I am.
No. 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 No.
Who's your new boyfriend? Who's your boy that you guys are there with Friday night? Maybe he can help you out. He can help you out.
You have the girlfriend, I don't have a boyfriend.
You were with somebody Friday
I
night,
was
yeah?
not. I found it with Aaron.
And who else?
I found it with Aaron. Nobody did. Oh my God. John, I'm a fucking liar. I saw him fucking staring at my fucking table all night. Yes, he does too. I saw him ask John's mom. He said, is that Fryman's wife? I sat there and watched him. Get the fuck out of me. I fuck you. No. No, until you delete it. No.
Get out of my... She won't get on my truck.
In the
So,
house.
no, I
Get
ain't...
in the house, Golden. Get in the house. Now. He can stay in the house. He's 6 years old. He knows he can sit in the house.
He also knows his mom's not right.
Give me the phone now.
Right in front of your kid.
Give me the phone. So go in the house now. You don't have a choice. Go in the house right now,
See, if
Sullivan.
you'd been inside, you wouldn't have got that bite.
Go in the house right now. You have no choice but to go in the house.
He's
Sullivan.
worried. His mom's yelling.
He needs to go in the house, Josh. You shouldn't let him out here. Go in the house right now.
You got another one?
Stay in the house.
Are you good, Bubba? Come here. Here you go. Take that.
Notice how she went from exorcist to single serious mom. Look. Here we are. 5:07.
6 years old, he knows he can sit in
Here we go.
fire. I saw him fucking staring at my fucking table all night.
This is the 4-minute and 34-second mark.
Yes, he does too. I saw him ask Josh Mott. He said, "Is that Fryman's wife?" I sat there and watched him. Get the fuck out of me! I fuck you. No, I have to tell you to delete it.
Get out of my... She won't get out of my truck.
Get in the
So,
house.
no, I
Get in
ain't...
the house, Sullivan. Get in the house.
20 seconds later. Here we go. Now the voice.
Now. He can stay in the house. He's 6 years old. He knows he can sit in the house.
He also knows his mom's not right.
Give me the phone now.
Right in front of your kid.
Give me the phone. So go in the house now. You don't have a choice. Go in the house right now,
See, if you'd been
Sullivan.
inside, you wouldn't have got that bite.
Go in the house right now. You have no choice but to go in the house.
He's
Sullivan.
worried. His mom's
He
yelling.
needs to go in the house, Josh. You shouldn't let him out here. Go in the house right now.
You got another one?
Stay in the house.
Are you good, Bubba? Come here. Here you go. Take this in with you. Give me a kiss. Love you, dude.
Delete the video and I will leave.
It's still
Delete
going.
the video
It's still going.
and I will leave.
I'm not doing nothing.
Delete. Sullivan,
Go
get
ahead,
in the
buddy.
house now. Delete the.
Now the kid is being dragged into it too. I mean, that's, dude, I'm just saying, like, oh, if I may quote Offie Kingdom, women are children, bro. Smash like, by the way, guys. Come on, help me out here. 200 plus people, 110 likes. Come on, you're acting as crazy as this bitch in the goddamn video. Smash like.
The video and I will leave. Delete it now. Delete it now and I will be done. Just delete it. Why do you do this to me?
What are you doing in my truck? Why are you getting in my truck? You're getting in my truck and terrorizing my
No,
stuff.
I've not even done anything to it. It's all right here. Everything's right here. I'll put it back. Just delete it.
Yesterday?
Delete the video right now. Delete it. Delete the video right now. You're killing me.
Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. 6 minutes and 39 seconds of just manipulation, crying, tears, hysteria. I mean, it goes on and on and on. Oh, man, oh, man. They're self-destructing at a fucking insane rate. Insane rate. This is one of my favorite things to talk about here as well, okay? This is in March of 2018, and this is probably way more than it is now, okay? But when it comes down to women in the workplace, right? And women, you know, they're always like, well, the wage gap, and the wage gap is this, and the wage gap, right? Like Megan Rapinoe, I think, whatever, the lesbian soccer player chick, right? Going to the White House complaining like, I'm an international superstar, and I kick a ball into a net, and I don't make millions and millions and millions of dollars. I only make a couple millions, and I feel so oppressed because nobody watches women's soccer, and we deserve as much as men. It's like, dude, I hate soccer, and I could name like 10 soccer players, right? Zidane, Ronaldo, what's the dude from Argentina? Messi, right? Pele, the ugly British guy, Rooney, right? All the British guys are ugly, except for the British guys in the Hot Dude Army. You know, who else? Right? I mean, you know, I can name two. And the only reason I can know Rapinoe, whatever. Neymar, there you go. I know fucking Rapinoe, whatever the fuck her name is, because she's throwing a temper tantrum, and Hope Solo because she's hot and I want to fuck her. And that's it. Yeah, David Beckham, right? Like, nobody watches women's soccer. Nobody watches women's soccer. That's why you get paid less. It's that fucking simple. Right? And they're trying to take this shit with the WNBA. But it's just hilarious how the entitlement is just through the fucking roof. And then here's another one that's truly hilarious. Right? American women hold 2/3 of all student debt. Here's why. The patriarchy. Men, somehow this is men's fault, right? Americans hold over $1.5 trillion in student debt. Now, this is in updated July 2019, so this is probably way more. Women almost hold $929 billion in outstanding student debt. This is why I when Ryan was on Rule Zero and he's like, women are winning. I'm like, no, they're not. They are not fucking winning. They are not winning whatsoever. A recent report from student loan refinancing company Laurel Road suggests that a major reason for the disparity is because women are less likely to understand. I'm sorry. This is hilarious. Because women are less likely to understand how student debt works. Like, let me just show you how easy it is to alleviate that situation right now. All you need to do is, how does student debt work? Hallelujah. Holy shit. I'm a fucking genius. Literally, this is how you solve your problem. Don't watch 77 hours of How to Be a Whore on Netflix or My Whore Life or whatever fucking trash you put into your fucking brain. Literally, I have solved the equation. This is how you educate yourself. How do student loans work? Let's take a look at a 2-minute long video and see, can we get a comprehensive knowledge?
Paying for college isn't always straightforward. There are many ways students and their families pay
Of course, they have a woman there because that's who the target is.
For college, including scholarships, grants, and family college savings. And even though some institutions may provide financial assistance, federal and private student loans can help families cover the cost of college that other financial aid does not. In fact, 70% of U.S. college students borrow money to help pay for school-related expenses. Before we get into how student loans work, let's answer the basic question, what is a student loan? The simplest definition? A student loan is money that you borrow to help pay for school with the agreement that you'll pay that money back.
Is this a remarkable, like, groundbreaking achievement to understand how a fucking loan works? The major reason for this disparity is because women are less likely to understand how student debt works. Student loan, money that you borrow to help pay for school with the agreement that you'll pay that money back in the future. Am I a genius, or are these people fucking retarded? Or maybe it's both. It's a conspiracy for sure.
In the future. When you pay back a student loan, you pay it back with interest. Your interest rate will depend on the type of student loan you get, federal or private. If you're exploring student loans, your first option should be federal loans in the student's name. These come from the government and have low fixed interest rates. To access federal loans, you'll need to fill out the FAFSA. Private student loans come from banks, private lenders, and other financial institutions. They typically offer both fixed and variable interest rates, which are determined by a credit and income review. Once you take out a student loan, the money will be sent to the school to help cover college expenses like tuition or room and board.
Or your $700 book for your communications degree.
Repayment, or paying back your loan, varies based on the type of loan and terms. Federal student loans are typically designed to be paid off within 10 years after graduation, while private student loans may differ based on the lender's terms. Once your loan enters repayment, you'll make a monthly payment for each student loan you borrowed. If you have any questions along the way, you can always ask your school's financial aid office or speak to your lender directly about any private student loans. To learn more about student loans, visit collegeabstudentloans.com/resources.
So there we go. We just figured out how student loans work in literally 2 minutes. A recent report from student loan refinancing company Laurel Road suggests that a major reason for this disparity is because women are less likely to understand how student debts work. But hello, everything in our media says women are better than men. Why can't they understand math? Parents provide less financial assistance to daughters. That's fucking bullshit. According to the AAUW, upon graduation, women owe $1,500 more than their male peers. Somehow, it's the patriarchy's fault. A major reason is that women are taking on more debt is because they're less likely to get a helping hand from their parents. Okay, that is fucking bullshit. I don't know where the fuck this shit came from, but how many girls do you know that they have daddy's credit card and mommy's fucking credit card, and they pay for their insurance, they pay for their fucking clothes, they pay for their fucking food, whatever. How many of you guys know that shit? I mean, come on, this is bullshit. This is my favorite one. Why? More women go to college. Today, women approximately earn 56% of all bachelor's degree in the United States. As more women go to college, the collective total of student debt held by women increases. That means some of the difference in the amount of student debt held by men and women can be attributed to the fact that more women go to college in the first place. Oh, well, you know what that must mean, right? That must mean women are better than men. Let's give it up for them. Shout out, ladies. Good job. You're far more educated than men. First of all, let's be honest about the whole college thing. All right. First of all, college is no longer about education. College is about indoctrination in the United States. You go there and they teach you, are you white? Well, you're fucking evil and racist, and you should probably feel bad about yourself for the rest of your life. Are you a white, straight, heterosexual male? Yeah, you should definitely realize that your internalized misogyny and racist is the number one cause of all people suffering in the United States of America. College didn't do that when I was in college. You know, I graduated 2011. When the fuck did I graduate? I think I graduated 2011, right? With the most advanced degree ever. Okay, a bachelor's of science in psychology. A lot of you guys are just not smart enough to get one of those degrees. I am, however. Okay, pay no mind that it's the number one degree women choose, and it's also the number one most useless degree. Okay, I am the anomaly. I am better. Okay, there's a reason for my excellence. But you know, the manipulation in the media and everybody's just saving face to not make women feel bad is just hilarious. But college is no longer about getting educated. It's about being indoctrinated. And why do you think American women are the most insufferable on the fucking planet? Because they're the easiest to get brainwashing through. Okay? Let's go. You guys are having some hilarious conversations in the chat. Artemis says, ask your school's financial aid office. You mean the people working in the office who got fleeced by student loans because they didn't understand them either? So here they're trying to. Here we go. More women go to college. 56% of all bachelor's degrees in the United States are held by women. So the debt is increasing. It's encouraging that women are enrolling in college more than ever before. But at the same time, they are taking on larger amount of debt to pay for their dreams. Their dreams of getting raw dogged by me on their first date on Bumble and never talking to them again. Because of factors like gender pay gap. Jesus Christ. which has thoroughly been debunked. Debt that could be manageable ends up becoming unmanageable, particularly for women. So you're telling me women cannot manage their finances? Do you understand like the insanity that these people have to go in circles around? And again, going back to it, guys, the number one reason for this stream is to realize you just got to take these chicks off the pedestal. But we're going to talk about their sex lives next. And I have a nice little drawing that I'm going to show you as well. Okay. Now, the pay gap. Women on average earn 81 cents for every dollar earned by a man. Just blatant misinformation. Blatant. This is a fucking lie. All right? For women of color, the gap is even wider. Earning a degree or multiple degrees is one of the few ways that women can increase their wages. No, it's not. You want to make your money, start your own business, okay? A 2018 wage gap report from the Georgetown Center on Education and Workforce found that women must earn one more degree than men in order to overcome these sort of disparities. A woman with a bachelor's degree earns $61,000 per year on average, roughly equivalent to that of a man with an associate's degree, says the report. Do we dare open this fucking report? I mean, I don't want to turn this into like debunking shit on their fucking screen.
You guys don't donate $100 right now. You're a beta male.
Here we go.
You're a cuck. You're blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
And
Mike Prestage says, I joined your Patreon. You said something on clip that I heard made me think you do BJJ. I've done BJJ for 6 months. Could you comment? Here, you want to see what I do? Let me show you. Actually, I went and I did some MMA training tonight. Every part of my body is killing me. Hold on, let me show you. Oops. 1 second, I'll show you. Lifestyle stream time. All right. Yes, you want me to comment on it? Here. So this is me tonight. I'm on the left-hand side. I've not trained in over a year, and I'm so sloppy. This guy fucking is kickboxing badass, dude, and he's way stronger than me. And I have not trained like in a year. My gas is completely trash, but you can just see. Ooh. There's that, and then this guy's a judo black belt. He's a strong motherfucker. This guy was really strong. This was a MMA sparring session, so he took me down here, but then I was able to get up. I just committed to the takedown. Got him once there, and then dove in again. Drove. Got his ass right there. And before I accidentally popped him, I just realized my wingspan is 6'3". From middle finger to middle finger is 6'3", 190 centimeters. So I just miscalculated my my reach here, but I clock him. Boom. I didn't mean to fucking do that, but yes, I do. I'm not a badass like John Fitch in the chat. Yeah, head up on my shot. Yes, master. Forgive me for my terrible technique. It's been over a year. I'm not even saying I'm fucking phenomenal. I'm just trying my best. I committed to the takedown, though. That's my one thing. But anyways, regarding your super chat, thank you for signing up for the Patreon. If you guys want to sign up for the Patreon, link is in the chat, pinned to the top there. Go ahead. MLD channeling JLP Sun, and I like it. Got those lanky arms, dude. No, listen, middle finger to middle finger across the chest. 6'3", 190 centimeters. Run the calculations. Okay, I have orangutan arm. It's long. Anyways, let's go back to this thing. So, yeah, this report is just completely bullshit too, by the way. It's been thoroughly debunked, but it's, again, piece of propaganda, and the only dummies to believe it are women who fucking don't do any research to surface layer, like, yeah, we're oppressed, right? Don't forget the fact that you go through college and you suck an army of dicks and you choose a shitty degree and you party and you black out and you do drugs the entire time. Forget about that. Somehow it's a man's fault. So, let's go to this. More women go to college, right? Okay, cool. So let's go to here. Why are women still choosing the lowest paying jobs? Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. The vocational programs that tend to attract females also lead the least lucrative professions. That's hurting them and the economy. By Kelly Field, of course, by the women. In a classroom of a technical college an hour from Atlanta, Kimberly Heinley picks up a welding torch and lowers her face shield. Sparks fly around her as she melts metal, joining iron to iron. 3 months into an evening welding program where she's the only woman, the 44-year-old former tattoo artist, just so from one phenomenal career to another, says she feels like she's one of the guys. I don't like working with women. Their drama, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. That is the pot calling the kettle fucking black. I've always gotten along with guys well. I'm a real smartass. Yeah, guarantee she's single as well. When she finishes a certificate at West Georgia Tech College next year, Heinley will be trained in the field the Bureau of Labor Statistics says pays $40,000 a year, money that will help support her 4 kids aged 7 to 25. I mean, like, how are we supposed to take this serious? Okay? How are we supposed to take this serious? 44 years old, former tattoo artist, 4 kids, aged 7 to 25, and now at the year of 44, you're like, I'm finally going to get a welding degree. What the hell were you doing in your 20s and 30s, lady? Modern woman. During the last academic year, U.S. and colleges, trade schools awarded nearly 1 million certificates, almost 60% of them to women. Yet just 6% of those in welding, the most popular program among men, went to women. Because, wait a minute, you're telling me the one that is physically demanding, can literally make you go blind, is hot, is sweaty, and is difficult, women didn't choose it? It must be a conspiracy. Somehow it's men's fault. So where are all the female students? They're in the salon next door, learning about cosmetology, and in the nursing classroom nearby, administering rag baths to mannequins. And when they graduate, they'll barely earn 2/3 of what Heinley makes, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. At a time when there's an acute shortage of welders and other tradespeople, hardly any women are being trained for those and other well-paying jobs. This is more than 40 years after Congress banned sex discrimination in American education. Could it be that certain genders want to do certain things? Could it be? Experts offer several reasons for this split, including gender stereotypes and a threat, the boogeyman, the threat of workplace harassment in male-dominated jobs. Let me give you a breaking news here. If you're a man and you do a shitty job in a workplace, other men will harass you as well, okay? It's just what men do. We verbally abuse each other so that we can rise up. It's just that simple, okay? That is what men do. They berate each other, they make fun of each other until they either rise up or quit. You don't like it? Well, fucking join the Girl Scouts. But employers and advocates agree it's hurting both women and the economy, leaving families stuck in poverty and businesses scrambling for workers in fields such as IT and advanced manufacturing, where they're growing troublingly scarce. For all you guys out there who are looking for jobs, IT is hot, okay? You can get, once you make 6 figures in IT, there's no going back. You're just going to make 6 figures for life, okay? my buddy Josh, eLift program, he's in the chat. He is running out of time because so many people are coming to him learning how to code. And within 6 months, he's getting them jobs. He's getting them fucking well-paying jobs. And they're learning hard skills where they can work from home remotely. Shocker. So-called middle skill jobs such as welding, automotive repair, cosmetology, medical assisting account for 53% of the United States labor market, but only 43% of workers are trained to the middle skill level, okay? Middle skill jobs require more than a high school diploma, but less than a bachelor's degree. Listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. If you're aspiring to be a medical assistant, you're fucking retarded, okay? Cosmetology, you're also retarded because the probability of you making good money in those fields is very, very, very low, okay? You want to go to fields of work that are in high demand. All right. Medical assisting is going to be wiped out by fucking robots sooner. Not necessarily within our lifetime, but it's getting more and more easy to just hire cheap immigrant workers and or like getting robots to redo this shit. Okay. It's if you're going to get into medical field, become a nurse. Go become an actual registered nurse. Be an LPN, bachelor's in science. Okay. Not a certified nursing assistant where you go change out the bedpans of people shitting the beds all day. All right? Getting more women into non-traditional certificate programs could help lift more families into the middle class and ease a labor shortage that is expected to grow only worse as more baby boomers retire. Okay? What's the solution to this? You know what it is. You got to bring in more immigrants, right? Got to stick to the script. Somehow it's men's fault. White men. Yet not much is being done to change the enrollment pattern. We're missing something obvious that would help employers and help the economy, says Barbara Galt, the executive director of Institute of Women's Policy Research. Women make up 55% of middle skill workers, but 83% of those jobs that pay less than. But 83% of those jobs of those in jobs that pay less than $30,000 a year. What the fuck is correctly written? But 83% of those in jobs that pay. Women make up 55% of middle school workers, but 83% of those in jobs that pay $30,000 a year, according to that. Okay. And the median wage for women with a certificate is $27,864 compared to $44,191. Okay. See, now we have to dig. Much of that gap is due to occupational segregation, women clustering in low-paying careers, including cosmetology and... Okay. All right. This is how... Okay. So they're saying middle school workers, which can be also welders and automotive repair. Everybody has a car in America, and that fucking car is going to break down. It's a ticking time bomb of money. Welding is absolutely needed. So I know what they're fucking doing. This is how they're manipulating the data. Again, if people don't do the surface level research, they just look at things on the surface. They don't dig, right? When you dig, you always find what you want. How do you think I found MGTOW dictionary and found out he was that fucking dirty little scumbag Sidney P. Raghunath, right? That's why he's retiring. Yeah, see that? He's given up, just like all black pill losers. He's quitting once again. That's another W for me. I'll take that one. So what they're saying is like, okay, so man has certificate X, woman has certificate B, but because they both have certificates, so a guy has a certificate in welding and a woman has certificate in fucking cosmetology, they're comparing 27,864 to 44,191. Much of that gap is due to occupational segregation, women clustering in more low-paying careers, including cosmetology and childcare, and more lucrative professions. Oh, right there, explain it right here. Jesus, I'm so smart. As welding and automotive repair, right? So again, they have the freedom of choice, but they're just making bad choices. Okay? Today, women and girls make up a third of students in so-called non-traditional vocational schools, those which 3/4 or more of the workforce is male. But many certificate programs are still dominated by one gender in a surprising sense. 94% of welding certificates went to men in the last academic year, and 95% of cosmetology certificates went to women. an analysis of data provided by the United States U.S. Department of Education. In some high-growth, high-paying programs such as information technology, IT, and advanced manufacturing, the share of women and girls is smaller than it was a decade ago because they're more weak. It's funny. We'll talk about that later this week. Title IX made it illegal for schools to steer students in a particular field based on their gender and required institutions to ensure that the disproportionate enrollment was not a result of discrimination, right? So, but it's okay that more women get more degrees than men, but we can't, that's not a discrimination at all, right? Okay. Hilarious. It's hilarious. Just hilarious. I'll put this link to the article in the chat. Okay. But they're just choosing bad jobs. Okay. So they're getting in mountains of debt. They are getting into tons of fucking shitty careers. You got this lady who's 44. She's a retired tattoo artist. And now she's like, I'm gonna change my life and become a welder to take care of my 4 kids. Where's the father? Fathers, maybe. Oh, Lord in heaven, save us all. It's so funny. It's so fucking funny, dude. All you can do is laugh. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about dating and sex, okay? I'm going to illustrate what the average chick goes through on their Can you just let me fucking do this? Did they get rid of that whiteboard website? Wow, I think they got rid of the whiteboard. I guess I'm going to have to open Paint. 1 second. They shut down that website. This was fucking retarded. More bad decisions by people. All right. Hopefully this works. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. 2 seconds. All right, let's go here. All right. So let me explain what happens to now. How they self-destruct in the dating world. Okay. So here's unpopular opinion that everybody knows is true, but everybody wants to deny. Guys don't like a girl that's been fucked by a bunch of different dudes. Okay? We just don't. It's in nature. It's how we are. It's not natural, and it fucks women up as well, right? So what we end up having is this, okay? So every time a chick has sex with a bunch of dudes, or like every time she has sex with a dude, it permanently lowers her value, okay? And so from ages 18 to about 30, okay, the average chick is going to have 20 to 50 bodies. Okay. Okay. In America. So each body adds trauma to their mind. Okay? So once they get to a certain point, okay, if you're okay with it as a guy and you can tolerate this kind of thing, then you'll be all right. It doesn't affect all guys. But I think most guys, to an extent, are kind of like repulsed by this. Okay? I'm repulsed. I don't vocalize it. All right? And that's if they're not like this is like I said, this is average. Okay? This is average. So, this is what typically happens. A lot of girls get addicted to dating apps. Dating apps plus clubs. Okay? And typically, they'll date a guy. One to 3 months, then leave and or get dumped, right? So you're getting a girl that's averaging, I would say, 4 to 12 bodies a year. Okay? Making her less desirable to the average male. Okay? Simps will take whatever fucking they can get to, right? So it's different for simps, okay? But you know, when they do this stuff, each body just chips away at their psychological well-being, and each body chips away at their long-term value for a guy that really, you know, wants a keeper, right? When guys settle for a chick that had a bunch of bodies, that's exactly what they're doing. They're settling. And the girls have to live with the fact that, like, this guy kind of just, like, dealing with the fact that this chick is just settling. You know? They have to deal with the fact that the guy is, like, kind of like, you're like a fucking bronze medal at best, right? And guys who know their chick has, like, only, like, 1 or 2 bodies under their belt, they fucking cherish that chick. They cherish that chick and love that chick way more, way deeper, with way more respect than a chick that's been ran through. Doesn't matter how hot she is, how good she is, how much she serves. There's always going to be that lingering disgust in the back of their mind. And girls don't seem to, like, and the thing is this, girls are just, the modern woman, like, just doesn't care about that because they can't, it's pretty obvious at this point that they have no foresight. They really can't think more than, like, 5 minutes in front of their fucking head. Next thing you know, the funniest thing is this, right? Now, they get 30, right? Where's this little thing? I can't even see it. This little cursor is hard to see. There it is. So, now she's 30. Okay? She has debt. Okay? She has dick debt. She has shitty job. Let me erase this and kind of clean this up a bit. Is really as big as, okay, we're just gonna refer to, okay. We're just gonna do a new one. Okay. So now she's 30, right? Now she's 30, and let's take a look at her resume. Okay. She has debt, shit career, 20 to 50 bodies. Mental trauma. Okay. Bad habits. Doesn't know how to be a girlfriend or wife, right? They just don't know how to be a good girlfriend. They don't know how to be a good wife. Who wants this long term? Shalashaska Ocelots in the house. I'm alive again.
If you guys don't donate $100 right now,
Sam Whiskey.
you're a beta male, you're a cuck, you're blue pill for life. You better send me $1,000 in donation right now.
And that's
Sam Whiskey. Thank you so much. $2.99 super chat says they call in sick and cry when criticized. Yes, exactly. Okay. So, again, what's funny is they go through their 30s even more miserable. And the only guys that are really going to tolerate that kind of shit are shitty guys or guys that are just going to use them and then cast them to the wayside when they're done. And this just perpetuates into more trauma, more mental disease, more self-destructive behaviors. I didn't even fucking talk about alcohol and drugs as well. Okay? But that is the modern woman. Destroying herself sexually, destroying herself financially, destroying herself career-wise, destroying herself relationship-wise. Complete and utter self-destruction. Right? So think about that. That is the girl you're pedestalizing. Okay? Just because she's young and she's got some perky tits and maybe her fucking pussy was fire, that is what you're chasing after. The prize is you as a man. You have to do things relentlessly to lift yourself up to get to the next level. Okay? And truly understand what women really are in today's modern world. And if you can't understand that, take a look here. It's 2021. The world has changed, and time is now the ultimate luxury. Men living in this age are still haunted by the eternal question, what do women want? You see, there's a lot of noise out there in this digital space, and that's just what it is. Noise, bad advice, endless swiping, ghosting, headaches, money lost. You see, those are problems for the average man. And you don't want to be average, do you? I've left that world of frustration behind. Any woman, any city, around the globe, I have the ultimate system to scan and find women that are ready to be with me now. We aren't talking about small petty things such as a one-night stand or even multiple weak flings, although my system allows you to get that very easily. But I'm talking about getting something far more powerful. Power, desire, true love, lust, admiration, submission, servitude, and much more. There's a way to achieve all of this, but there's just one question that stands in your way. Are you ready to take the dark pass? The Dark Pass, August 26th. This is the August of Ascension, boys, and we're going to rise above. We're going to take away the fucking clouds and the mystery and all the fucking fake mystique of women. I'm going to show you everything live on this channel every single day. Red Pill Sunday sermons, Dude Party. I'm live streaming every single day in August. So hit that like, hit that subscribe button, tune in on a daily basis, and if you're interested in that course that's coming, go to thedarkpass.net, scroll down here, and get in the waiting list. Just put your email list in here, click yes, I want it. You'll be put on the waiting list, and you'll get completely updated on everything that's going on, so you're not left in the dark whatsoever in regards to dating, relationships, and just not getting fleeced in this modern world. It's time to take control of your dating life, so don't fucking delay. We'll see you here tomorrow on the Tokyo Crypto Show, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mike Prestage says, can you talk about July self-improvement? If it's worth going back, listening to all of it, yes. Go and watch them all. LB, 500 yen super chat. Modern women are strong, independent, miserable professionals. Simp. So true. All right, buddy. Till then, you guys, peace out.